buns. All right, let's make it home. What am I saying? Home. To work. And hopefully you guys had a good night's sleep. You got home safely, in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. No meet and greets. Maybe you got to work or your destination of choice, like I said. With no hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, misunderstandings. Kind of distracted this morning. I apologize. I didn't make a video coming home. What was I doing? Oh, I was watching Red Table Talk. The black contract that Ice Cube had for America and pertaining to the black community. So him, Van Jones, and another guy was on Red Table Talk, sitting down with Jada, Gammy, and Willow. So I was watching that on my phone, so I didn't do a video because I wanted to finish watching it. Crap. Got to be careful, these bumps and bruises, Lord. So I didn't do that. And apparently my stuff is still loading. I have like 3 or 4 videos that are still loading. I don't know, either I don't know, my connection is weak, or YouTube got a lot of people on it, or uploading. I don't really know, but I guess whenever they get there, and it'll be the one this morning to be there too. Whenever it is, it gets there. But yeah, I went home. Oh, I finally got my cabbage, y'all. Finally got my cabbage, honey. I went to, Caribbean cuisine. Now, remember I kept saying, I said, I'm gonna get my peas and rice, my plantains, and especially my cabbage. I wanted my cabbage, right? And come to find out yesterday afternoon, it was because of the Appreciation Day that was going on yesterday from the Korean community to first responders. Okay. Exxon is sold at 173 and Shell is at 189. Food wasn't there, so I was like, okay, I need to go get something to eat because what they already had was already prepackaged and made up, and they were just handing it out. And what was already prepackaged was had a lot of different meats, mainly beef, and with like the noodles and vegetables and stuff like that. So it wasn't really anything on the package dish that I could really eat. I think it had the kimchi. I would have ate. Was it the kimchi, the cucumbers, the radish, and the sweet potatoes? I probably could have ate, but I didn't want to feel like I was wasting their food. So I gave mine to a coworker on my floor, and so I left and went and got something to eat from the establishment that was supposed to have been there, which was the Caribbean cuisine. So I went to their restaurant and I got my lunch. So I got the vegetable chickpeas rundown. I got got the peas and rice. Like I said, I have the plantains. And I got a vegetable pack, right? So, it was good. Like, I ate the vegetable patty going back to work. And I also got a Jamaican soda, the champagne cola was what I drank as my beverage going back to the job. Now, as for everything else, I didn't eat until last night. Last night I ate the cabbage. And I drank, I think the rest of my Sierra Mist or 7-Up or Sprite or something. I'm trying, but these people ain't let me over, and I'm trying to catch on to his speed, but he was like moseying along on the side, like in my blind side, so it's nothing I can really do. So that's the only thing I ate last night. So I definitely woke up hungry this morning. But again, this morning, just like I've been doing for the past 2 days, I am going to eat the dried mangoes and water. That's going to be my breakfast until that, wears off and I get hungry again. Then I will eat my lunch. Because lately I have been eating my lunch early. Well, I guess not so much early. I guess it's right on time. And maybe like 30 minutes early or something like that, right? So, other than that, that's what I plan on doing today. But it took me longer. Like, I almost had a meet and greet yesterday. I don't know what's going on this week for meet and greets to come about or to be anywhere near me, right? Okay, so I'm coming back from Caribbean cuisine, going back to the job, right? And all of a sudden, like, there's a truck, a pickup truck that I'm watching coming from the far right. I mean, like barreling across the lanes, you hear me? And damn near comes into almost slams onto the front end of mine. And I'm pressing on my horn, I'm pressing down, I'm honking, everything. Because because I'm scared that it's gonna hit me. For one, the way he's coming across the lane so fast. For two, I don't really have an out. I don't have an out. Meaning because on my left hand side there's a vehicle next to me, and with this truck coming like this, I'm thinking it's about to hit me. So I'm on horns and everything, right? Trying to slow down my vehicle, everything. And like I said, I almost have to go into the other lane a little bit in order I can't, people got things to do this morning. I guess that's what it is for you to come barreling up on me like that. Okay, but, and I felt scared, and I felt bad at the same time, because if that truck would have hit me, I would have hit that car. And that would have been like, I would have been totally like distraught. For the simple fact that one, I'm in an accident, and two, I done hit somebody, right? And I don't think everybody feels like that, but I would be very much upset, jittery, and, distraught, like, just too much, like, in shock. So, like I said, I try to be as cautious and careful as I can, for the simple fact, people come out of everywhere and anywhere, and you never know. And it's scary. Very much so scary. So after I'm honking on my horn and I got into the other lane a little bit, you know, I guess somehow or another he didn't realize that he's almost about to hit someone. I guess I must have been in his blind spot, or he just wasn't reading the lanes well. I don't happen to know. But whoever was driving, I don't know why I keep saying whoever was driving seemed to understand or got the click of, wait a minute, okay, I almost sit up there and hit somebody. I don't have enough timing to get in that lane like I thought. And so they veered back into the other lane. When they veered back, they almost lost control. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, this is not what y'all think I'm playing. I was like, Lord, please cover me. I don't have time for any accidents, meet and greets, anything like that. Just cover me during my travels. Because that was very much scary, that you watching somebody go that high speed, trying to cross lanes like that. Not go from one lane, okay, let me make sure I got, you know, let me look and look here, and see if I got enough timing before I get into the next lane. That's not that didn't look like what he did. Let me stop saying he again. I'm sorry about that. Whatever it is they did, that's not what happened. It just seemed like they just took off, just said, no! So, yeah. It was just, you just look. That's all you can do is look, because most of the time you're looking and you're watching, but in the same time, you're in a state of shock of like, are they really doing what the, huh? You're caught up in that. You really just, huh? Because you're caught up in what you're seeing. Your reaction is slow to say, pull back. Their reaction is slow to say, I don't have this. So, but yeah, we're on the way into the job. It's what it is. And we're going to go from there. Talked to my sister yesterday, so we talked with the travel agent and found out that we got our credit for our missed trip. We got credit for our missed trip because no one was able to travel. And at the time, and if you guys don't know this, if you go through a third party to make your travel arrangements, you know, like Travelocity, TripAdvisory, all, you know, different ones, right? Vacation Go, whatever. If you go through a third party to book your vacation, that's set up through a major airline's vacation package. Now, we thought because we had the travel insurance that we purchased at the time that we had booked our trip and everything, that we would be able to, you know, get our refund. Come to find out, no. Because the major airline's vacation package doesn't allow for a refund. Well, I take that back. The lady said if we had the travel insurance at the time, that we should have been offered a refund. And she said we, you know, if we were not offered a refund through that third party, because we had to talk to the airline, if we weren't offered a refund through that airline, through that third party, which she said she didn't know their policy and procedure. But if we weren't offered one then, you know, that's the reason that we got the travel credit. that's good until next year. And I was like, okay, but we did have the travel insurance, and they never mentioned to us that we can get a refund. We were just told that because it was your company's travel agent's vacation package that you don't offer refunds. And we were told this back in March because we were supposed to originally went earlier this year. And then they extended it, pushed it back to where it was till October. You can, I guess they figured that COVID would be, poof, be gone, vamos. That's not the case. That's not the case. And our vacation, unfortunately, is not within the states, it's overseas. So, and at this time, my cousin, myself, my sister, nobody feels comfortable of traveling overseas right now, right? Nobody. So, and the other thing is, since all this is going on still, for my job, if you go out the country and when you come back, you have to quarantine for 14 days. So say you go on vacation for a week or 2 weeks. You might as well tack on 2 more weeks of you being off because you're not able to come back to the job. You got to burn your time. I'm not burning 3 weeks. I'm not burning 3 weeks. So, we were only able to get the credit. And when we talked to the travel agency, and they knew we had the insurance. So only thing that they could sit here and say overall was like, try to call the insurance and see if we can get a refund that way. But the airlines were saying probably not, because we were given credit. It's not the cash money still available. Now, if the travel agency didn't do the credit, then we probably would have been able to get our money back. And I was like, ain't this about a blip? So, yeah, that's what we learned yesterday. Almost to this job. We got to drive straight in, y'all. I understand people out for runs and walks and stuff like that, but I need that man to wear some brighter colors. You know, you out running or you out walking early in the morning. Y'all see me coming around the curve. Y'all don't see no whole lot of light, right? Only lights you seeing right now is because the headlights of the vehicle behind me. I think the guy has gray shirt on, or it looks like gray. It could be olive color, and look like black shorts or something. And I'm like, dude, you know, I'm telling you, people come out of nowhere, meet and greet you. You don't know. You got to be cautious and careful when you behind the wheel of a moving vehicle, or if you out walking or running or whatever it is. You got to be cautious and careful too, because sometimes it's not visible enough for someone to be able to see you. So all around, no matter if you're moving in a vehicle or not, walking or running, you still got to be on your P's and Q's. Still got to be on them. That's for real. That's no joke. See, this is well lit. You see all the bright light? It's well lit. Okay. So, oh Lord, my nose. So, but yeah. I sat up there and I was dozing off a little bit until I, talked with my sister. And then, let me get my mask ready because we got to go straight in. Talking to her a little bit yesterday and talked to my niece a little bit. And that was about it in a nutshell. I didn't watch any shows yesterday. I think I was just watching like movies and things like that. But ask me what I watched, I can't remember. At least not the titles of them. They seem to be, you know, pretty good, but not really focusing so much on the title. Just basically looking for something to watch until I felt sleepy enough to go to bed. And so that's how that was. Alright. We made over here to the lot across the street. And we have to go in. Alright, hun buns. Y'all hold your horses. I'll be back. Alright, hun buns. I'm back. I'm gonna check my emails upstairs and everything. So let's head on over to this garage. Park this vehicle. And I already ate my mango slices. Drink my water. So I'm not gonna lie, I am still kind of hungry, but I guess I'll eat some more mango slices. So let's head on to this garage. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell you guys this afternoon about the movie that I just started watching. It's Deep Something. It's on Amazon. One of their original films or movies. I have to tell you guys this afternoon because I clicked on it and started it. But Deep Thoughts or Deep Something. Deep Box. Or Black Box. I think it's Black Box. I think that's the name of it. On Amazon. So I'll tell you guys about it this afternoon. Apparently the guy has lost his memory, and it's been like 6 months since his car accident. His wife passed, and he's trying to regain his memories. And apparently for him, in his dreams or his memories, there is a what he considers a creature or monster, something strange, a thing he keeps that's in his dreams. So he's like Felicia Rashad is in there, but she puts him underneath hypnosis, and she has a machine that's supposed to help him recover his memories that's deep off in his subconscious that, you know, his brain may be trying to hold back or hide from him remembering. So if I finish it, depending on what all I got to do pertaining for work, then I'll let y'all know how it ends this afternoon. Okay? So I appreciate you guys. Oh crap, lost all of the lighting. Like, okay, this heifer done went back into the dark, Lord. Okay, neither here nor there, let's stop. I appreciate you guys commuting with me this morning, coming in with me and everything. Of course, we had to drive straight in, and I saw one of the ladies that I normally be on the shuttle with, and she was like, "Oh, you made it." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I had to drive straight in." I said, "Because if I went over there to the garage thinking I'm gonna catch it on time to be over in this building, I would have been late." She said, "Yeah, I understand," because she was talking about one of the drivers, and I said, "Well, he said he's retiring next year because he said he can't, you know, he's not gonna be trying to put up with too much more from other people or certain people in his division, co-workers of his," and said he's just tired. He's been working for a long time. He said he's tired. So he said he just might go ahead and retire next year. So I understand that point, right? And I think the majority of us do. You know, especially if you've been working since you like 15, 16 years old. You know, it's a long time. So I pray that you guys have a good day, a great day, an awesome day, a blessed day. Overall, just like, it's your most amazing day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. I don't know how much wackiness can be going on. But you guys try to, enjoy your day. Get home. I don't know if you're driving into work or you're going home or your destination of choice, but get there safely, safe and sound in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. No meet and greets, honey. Because they seem to be coming out the woodworks, honey. They just, vroom, vroom, vroom. Look, I'm sorry if I just gave somebody anxiety that fast. I'm so sorry. But that's how I felt watching this movie with the hypnosis machine that she was hooking him up to in order to try to capture his memory, and the little sensor that she had going across, or cursor, whatever it was. And it kept going, like, it starts off slow in this little machine, and then it speeds up and it starts coming towards you and stuff. When that thing starts speeding up and coming toward my eye, like you watching it go real fast, I said, oh Lord, I said, this is going to give somebody a headache. Can't nobody, look, I had to put my head down, because I was like, yeah, I don't do all that fast twitching stuff on. I put my head down until the thing stopped, and he supposedly went into his subconscious, of a safe place in his conscious, that there's a room that he seems to be, comfortable in, which his safe place is his daughter's room. So this is what I've seen or watched so far, okay? So, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. So, if nothing else, overall, please be respectful toward each other as much as you can, honey. Because I understand people will try your patience, honey, and they will try your nerves. But if you can, just try to be patient as best as you can. All right? So let me get this mask and stuff and go on downstairs, get on this shuttle, and go on back to this office. I will talk to you guys this afternoon, hopefully. And I'll see you then.